and he gives you a manifest, and the cargo, the thing it says on there is what would it be?
Dribbles.
Specialty or novelty entertainment unit.
All right.
But I need to make sure that you don't open it, right? This is not something that you can just open.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So if you say that this is legit, it'll get us through, and we can pretend that everything's just fine, and we got our contacts and everything sorted. Good. I got cargo now. I got my excuse.
Okay. And he basically gives you 600 credits now, and he says he'll give you another 2,000 credits when you return with the price of this item.
Nice.
And
Very good.
He's charging 20,000 credits for it.
Damn.
Nice.
So you're
Good.
basically getting what, 10%?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's not bad.
I just kind of instinctively put all that into my own sheet. 600 divided by 4 is 6 times 25? 150?
Yeah, 150.
125.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
100.
Oh, yeah,
150.
Yeah, 150. Nice! I just doubled my money.
Congratulations.
Oof.
Now, you are aware that 600 is basically going to cover the costs and maintenance of the ship.
Right.
So do you want to maybe spend the 600 covering the maintenance costs, and then we can split the 2,000 after we get it?
You know what? That makes sense.
Now, you don't have to pay that yet, but there's going
Set
to
it
be
aside.
costs associated with running the ship, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put plus 600 there.
Okay. For maintenance purposes.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and make a pilot space, unless there's something else you want to do before you leave.
I think we've covered our bases. We
You
got
have
a
a
whole bunch of
lot
different...
of open.
Hey, Force Junkie, can you sense anything inside that box we have in our ship right now?
Actually,
Well, I was actually going to say, how
gonna be
large
right
is this? How large is this box? Grandpa.
Bigger than a
It's
bread box?
probably 2 meters by 1 meter. And
Nice.
then a good 0.7 meters in depth.
Mm.
Is it a coffin?
Yeah, it's like, so,
Fairly-
we're saying it's
fairly-
approximately coffin shape.
Approximately the size of a creature, of like a possibly.
There's a lot of things that can fit in a
Uh,
2 meter by 1 meter by 0.7 meters.
Yeah, but I was
so-
kind of worried if it was gonna be like a since it's an entertainment device, and there's the possibility of it being let's say a person inside.
I mean, it could also just be a really large sniper rifle. Anti-vehicle
Yeah.
weapon being transported to the site of the assassination plot.
So
But can't he sense like life force and stuff?
go for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, all right, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I say
Let's check if there's
hashtag-
anyone alive in there.
Hashtag not all Force users.
Let me go ahead and set the difficulty really quick.
Okay. Is this another discipline with force?
This is discipline with force.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
Alrighty. There it is. Bada bing. Oh yeah, and the white. F.
Okay. You're not really able to use the dark pips, so that's kind of one of those things where if you want to use it, you will have to spend a
Flip it.
destiny point.
Yeah. We do have a We got a lot of Destiny points right now.
We got a lot right now because we just had a whole bunch of stuff thrown at us. Use it away.
Yeah, let's flip one.
Okay, make sure you take 2 strain.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, and you kind of fall into this trance, right? And you're kind of focusing on this, and
Oh, hidden message. Sorry, I was confused for a second. I'm like, hey, we just all
Clack.
we all died. What happened?
Yeah, while you were gone, we actually crashed a ship into Balmora.
No, that would have been while Griff was gone. Apparently, while I was gone, you all made 600 credits.
Oh yeah, we went to get some cargo to take with us that we can cover the cost for a trip.
We made gas money.
Yeah.
Off of a quote entertainment device, a novel entertainment device.
Yeah. So she's gonna kind of sway for a second while kind of sensing it. That it's like, I don't know what the hell is in there. I don't know what that is. I kind of don't want to open it though.
What was the instructions given to us?
well,
Don't open it.
Don't open it.
You don't know where that came from.
Yeah, but when I tried to do it, there was some weird stuff's going on. So let's not open that.
You think UPS drivers are always told don't open it?
Whatever you do, don't open this package.
Well, obviously they're
Nintendo
told
Switch
not to
inside.
open it.
Yeah, I understand that it's like a given you don't open it, but you think they're told that all the time?
No,
We're a bunch of
because-
lowest bidder contractors, honestly.
right. I'm pretty sure that they're told. Now remember, folks, don't open any of these. You will be fired.
Yeah.
But that's I don't know.
It's
I've
a
never
little
done-
different from hearing it from like your boss in a company rather than this dude that's like, all right, this box can't really tell you what it is. Just don't worry about it.
Well, I don't. I'm kind of with Theta here. I kind of don't think you would think much of him saying that, right? Because
Okay.
it's more like saying, "Hey, try not to get it damaged, marking it fragile," type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's
Get going.
Let's tie that down. Mark everything down, and let's go.
Okay, hold on.
Making a die roll on how sensitive
Yeah.
the explosive really is.
Go ahead and make your pilot space.
Hey.
Okay, the ship takes strain.
Oh.
Actually, you
How much?
just did you read that PDF that I sent you about?
I didn't have the time to. I was in the middle of another game.
Okay. So you will have 60 fuel cells right now.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of only using one fuel cell to get here, it cost you 3 or 2.
It is literally the other game. It's Myriad Song all over again. Sorry, the same thing happened 4 hours ago in the Myriad Song game.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's not like well, it is like double, but
So we used 3 to get here? 2. Okay.
2.
58 out of 60. Bam. Could have just put that on the front of it because there's no specific area for it on the sheet. So
Yeah, it's not actually a mechanic in the game. It's kind of like
it's a bunch of homebrew suggestion, which I understand.
yeah.
exactly. It's a free resource. So you come out of hyperspace into Balmora space, and there you see Imperial. What are they called? Imperial. They're not.
Military vessels. Imperial traffic.
There we go. Harbingers.
I think those are the really big ones, or are those just cruisers or
I
something?
think that's the wrong one. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Crap. Where are they? Why can't I find these when I want to see them? Yeah.
They're still
No.
military vessels we shouldn't be shooting.
No.
You are seeing about 5 of those. And a space station.
Okay.
Nice.
So some reasonably big transport cruisers.
Those are called dreadnoughts. But yeah.
Dreadnoughts, there we go. Okay.
There's also a space station. And as soon as you come out of hyperspace, you are hailed, and it's what type of ship is it? Crap.
Wayfarer.
Wayfarer.
Wayfarer class freighter. This is the Empire. Landing control for Balmora. Your transponder is not in our records. What is your business here?
Roger, Imperial, copy. This is the Teltapuni Wayfarer class. We are a freighter on delivery of entertainment systems to Balmora by contract. Transferring manifest now.
Okay. Roger. Please make your way to the following coordinates. There will be a protection detail waiting for you to make sure that you are not accosted by separatists.
Nice.
Understood.
The coordinates are on the ground or in the spaceport. There is actually, as you come down into this area, you do see that this is a very very large spaceport. It is. I don't even remember the names of the cities, but anyways, it doesn't matter. You make your way to the city, the spaceport. Is there anything specific you're doing, or are you not going to this location?
Oh no, I'm complying with orders right now. It seems like they're willing to just let us go through. So.
And you arrive without any real issue. There is, as you are looking at your berth, you do see that there is a patrol of troopers there, looking kind of bored, and then an officer type.
Okay.
What are you doing?
The place you're supposed to deliver this thing is on this station, right? This is where it's supposed to be.
We're landed on the planet.
You're actually on the planet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I guess Fui is saying, a quick orientation. From where we are right now, how far away are we from the person we're supposed to deliver the package to, and how far away are we from our current bounty target?
So, you're in Sobrik. It's right there. Sobrik is like the capital. There is you're supposed to deliver this to one of the subleases off the cantina. So not the cantina directly, but one of the people that leases some space in the cantina's building.
Okay,
makes sense.
And Sobrik isn't a huge city. It probably is the equivalent of like Provo, but with a Salt Lake City International Airport. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. So we're just a little bit outside the city, and they mentioned that they have an escort here.
You are, and you've gotten maps by this time, I'm sure. They get uploaded to you. Sobrik is built around the spaceport.
Got it.
It's as if the spaceport was built here, and then the city was built around it.
Makes sense.
Okay. So in that case, so everyone, points of order, I say we do delivery, business, and extras.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Yep.
So, there's an officer over there. Are they like trying to flag us? Would we like actually exit the vehicle, or are they gonna like try flagging us down or talk to us? What's their deal? Are they just there?
They're basically in between the ship and the exit, right? So you would have to walk somewhat close to them to get out.
All right. Well, I guess.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and approach. I'm happy. I'm friendly. I've landed without crashing.
Okay. Okay. They stop you and say, can I have your paperwork, please?
Yeah, of course. I have it right here. And I'll go ahead. I'll pull it out. I'll just hand it over to him.
And visas. For each.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Travel documents. How your authorizations to be on Balmora.
Travel documents, and I'll just start patting my fur a little bit.
Okay.
I didn't know about that.
1 second.
Okay. Yeah. So I was actually about to say something similar. Otho's gonna kind of look out the window, sees going down, sees kind of questioning you.
Go out. I thought you all went out.
Did we all go out as a crew?
I went out. Anyone else who wants to come out with me can.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to stay on the ship? That's also fine.
I'd assume that as you're going out, she's like, all right, she kind of starts unbuckling all the stuff, and she kind of looks and sees there's a problem over there. And she is in the armored robes, by the way, because you figured things might get hairy at this point, so she might need them. So she's going to kind of open up the door, kind of walk down the gangplank.
And as soon as he sees Otho,
planet.
he just goes, "Oh, you're with the Sith."
Yes. What is all this? Got my paperwork right here. Fucking grab that shit. Anyway,
you just emote at them for a minute in anger, and they just flinch.
It's just like, well, thank you for your cooperation. We can handle it from here.
You do not want an escort?
Well, I don't think it'll be required unless you're willing to provide transport.
I'll go ahead and look over at Otho and go,
Transport
it's
can
like,
be
we probably
provided.
need a speeder.
Very good.
And he does some little typing into his comlink, and he says, "Bear with him a second. It usually takes a few minutes." And sure enough, like within 3 minutes, a bigger door opens, and basically like a van rumbles in on repulsor lifts, and a ramp is lowered, and you can put the thing on.
All right, let's hover that thing in.
Yep.
See,
So we just move the cargo over, and hey,
I
cool.
imagine in a movie scenario, this would be where you'd be walking up into the van and say, "Well, you remember when you asked me what I do? This."
And put on the sunglasses. Yeah.
And before you get on, Otho, the officer begs your forgiveness and says, "Master, or Lord is what he would call you.
Malone.
Why are you traveling without Sith credentials or Sith transponder?"
I am moving outside of Sith territory, as it were. I'm gathering things that could be vital to our cause, and would like to not gather any unwanted attention from the others, as in...
Understood.
No.
Understood. If you want, I could install the proper credentials onto your ship.
We are moving quite a bit in Republic space with our mission, as it were. So it might not be wise to have a
Forgive
transponder.
me for intruding my queries into Sith business.
Your intentions were good, but I suggest you don't speak outside station to many others. Though I may appreciate it,
Understood.
it's not very wise.
He is starting to sweat a little bit, and he says, "Carry on. I will I will remove our conversation from the records.
See that you do.
From the recordings," is what he would say.
Yes. And I trust your men can also hold their tongues.
You're far enough away that they can't hear you.
Good. And like, so after going through that kind of stony face, she's gonna like tap him twice on the shoulder, give him like a big smile, and then walk away.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Go figure this empire didn't survive.
Hey.
Still. So while you're having that wonderful conversation, we've loaded up the speeder and we're ready to roll out. Actually, also, are you going back in the ship or are you coming with us?
I'll come with you.
Okay. And I guess, are you going to dismiss the security detail or do you want it to come with?
No, he did.
My lord.
He already dismissed them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
We're
thought
all
maybe
on
we
our
could have
own.
kept those credentials for a little bit later, like be able to just steal them, but it works.
I mean,
You got that dude. You got that dude absolutely panicked. So I think we're not gonna have any issues while we're here.
No.
Yeah, like
I'm
literally,
like-
probably as we're like speeding out into the city, I'm just like reaching like a free hand over to Otho and patting him on the back, like in an aggressive, heavy-handed Wookiee way. It's just like, oh, I'm proud of you. That was a good
Really?
performance.
You think we're
Yeah,
not going to have
alright.
any other problems? I think we're going to have that exact same problem multiple times. He's going to wipe his record of the conversation from the system, which means that you're going to have that same conversation with every guy who thinks like him.
And then we can make them all panic.
And each one of them is going to wipe the record. So
No,
no one...
we don't need to be ghosts. We could just be like, oh yeah, this like Sith and her entourage came through here and like with a package.
Right, but if every one of them is so terrified that they're wiping records and staying silent...
It's not like she's actively threatening them. They're just like, oh, I'll wipe it. She's like, all right.
Right, these ones are specifically kowtowing to you, whereas like one who probably has to do their job will go, it's like, I'll
Yeah.
probably need you to give me a little something more, like who the hell you are first. and then you'll have problems.
Well, thankfully, not a lot of those guys. Those guys get killed first.
I mean, then she just use coercion.
Ah, man.
The this
Just
speeder-
remember that if you get offered Sith credentials again.
the
Well, no. It was like a Sith transponder on the ship. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit on the ship.
Well, it would mean that
could
we would have a
disable it.
transponder that says, like, hey, we got a cool lord on our ship, but then we'd have to name you.
Yeah,
So,
and
yeah,
also,
I
and, like,
understand.
also, if we went to the Republic at any point, they'd be like, suspicious.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we are on a.
both Goraz and Terran are aware that you can swap transponders.
Transponders.
Right.
And we could have taken it off
So,
and stored it.
I
maybe
was
when
not
we go
aware.
back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and put some thought into it. I'll leave that in your hands because it's mostly your safety here.
Yeah.
Well, my initial thought was that the transponder could be picked up no matter where we went, but if you can just swap them and mix them
They
around,
could
then
generically
that
track your
does
activities,
change.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my main issue was that if we were trying to go to the public, it'd be a Sith transponder. But if you can switch them around, then
Okay. So when you
Yeah.
go back, just take them up on the offer, and that'll be that.
Ooh, yeah.
So let's try not to leave the planet on fire on our way out.
Why not?
So
It's
as
an
you
imperial
are
planet.
as you are
No
here,
collateral damage.
or the speeder you're in is piloted by a droid, unless you specifically disconnect it.
I'm okay
I-
with that for now.
yeah, it works for us.
Okay, so you give
just
it the
truck it.
coordinates, and it starts heading off.
Nice.
Now, it takes literally 10 minutes to get from this starport to the cantina,
hmm
and yeah. So you don't really know how to deliver it to the cantina. You just know that it's in the cantina.
It is basically to the cantina owner, more or less, correct?
It's one of the sublets of the cantina.
Okay.
So
So
we could
it seems
probably...
like- yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, I was probably about to agree with you. We just
Ah.
need to go in and start talking to people and see what's on offer. We got a
Yeah.
couple of scoundrels here. This is our crowd. We'll
Yeah,
find out
just-
what the back rooms are.
Just going and seeing which of the sublets is expecting deliveries, and then see if they can establish like the dimensions of the thing that they're looking
You have
for,
the name
and
of
if it's correct.
the client, right? You know where it's going. You just don't know which. This droid is not aware of how to dock it.
Right.
Okay.
So it's parked outside right now, and that's perfectly fine. So we're
Yeah.
just going to go inside and we'll start inquiring.
Okay. And yeah, so you guys are going to take a check. Hold on.
Quick
See
question.
if I can do this.
How long were we staying on this planet?
As long as it takes. Not too long.
But I mean, are we talking days or hours?
Probably a couple days if we're going to try and do a bounty as well. Try to pick up a bounty here.
Right.
Side
Is there-
question.
Go ahead.
So, what do you use your compad for?
Just keeping track of data mostly. Got a journal on there.
Sorry, in this case, I actually have to ask a meta question. What skill do you often use your datapad for?
What skills use datapad for? Mostly keeping data, so lore, intelligence, knowledge, stuff like that.
Got it. I'm gonna break away from the party for now, though.
Where are you going, Goraz?
I need to find a workshop.
You have one on the ship.
Cool. I was only 10 minutes away on a trip I didn't need to take.
I mean, you could just stay at the ship. That's fine.
Yeah.
What were you trying to do?
What's that?
What are you trying to do? What was your question?
Oh no, I'm gonna work on building something while I'm here.
Okay.
So you didn't come with them, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I guess I would have stayed on the ship.
That's fine.
I would have gone outside for a real awkward conversation with Imperial soldiers and walked back on the ship for no reason.
Nice.
You probably didn't even get off the ship. Your character
Tried
knew what he was
chilling.
doing.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to spend the next 10 hours building something.
Fine. Nice.
Okay. You are in the cantina on Balmora.
Sweet.
And it's specifically just called the Sobrick Cantina.
Mm.
They don't have any imagination in the Old Republic.
Hey,
So-
makes sense.
What was our contact's name again?
Hold on.
Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Johnson.
Funny, they're old named Mr. Johnson. I wonder if they're all related.
The name that you were given is Megan. Maigan.
Okay.
Megan.
So yeah, let's just sidle up to the bartender to start off with and say, "I'm looking for a Megan, sublets out of this cantina. We'd have a delivery for her."
Ah, yes. Megan is a lovely gal. What are you have a delivery for? What size?
She's gonna list off the dimensions, so like 2 by 1 by 0.5
Yeah, let me
meters.
pull out the manifest.
He goes, oh. And he kind of points around and gives you some directions. It's basically, there's just a side entrance with a service elevator, service lift.
Okay.
And then he gives you directions on how to get it in the building.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's grab it, hover it out, get it in there, and
Yeah,
ride it
Altho
on
and the
up or
Wookiee
down.
just doing all the heavy lifting here.
Mm.
Yeah.
The name of this establishment is Megan's Menagerie of Pleasures.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Oh,
as
boy.
as soon as Otho sees that, she's like, "All right, let's get this loaded up."
And
Of course.
Megan is a very lovely lady, and she says, thank you. I've been expecting this.
Yeah. Do you think that? Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to her and say, "Yeah, you're welcome. I was just wondering if you had any business that you were needing to take care of that necessarily doesn't go on like the front end of your operations here. If there's anyone that you've got any issues that you need taken care of."
All right. First things first.
Hold
first.
on.
Yeah, we're here
Hold
for a
on.
delivery first.
Ah,
And
This isn't the Bounty Guild.
could be.
and she basically hands over a cred stick.
All right.
Right? Yeah, quick inspect the numbers, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a pleasure doing business for you. Well, you got a nice little place here.
Yeah, like what does this place look like?
Oh,
Seedy brothel.
Mm.
not so seedy.
Not so brothely.
It's definitely a brothel.
Eh.
You know, the neon signs or are girls shaking their hips type thing. You know, maybe the legs going up and down. Right? You've seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Never.
So
Okay.
So Otho's just kind of knead her head, and it's just like, all right, we're done with this, right? Let's get out of here.
And
That's
Karen will, as quickly as possible with Otho, also be interested in getting out of here.
Yeah.
And is
alright.
going to exchange what I'm going to assume is a very knowing look with Otho.
Yeah. Yeah. She was feeling pretty strong and important back then, but now she's just kind of getting a bit gloomier.
Did you want to try that same check for feeling what was in the?
Let's give it another try.
Hold on. Let me go back to that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm imagining when we end up on the elevator up, there's just gonna be like that awkward lack of conversation for a minute before it goes I got out of it myself, but I'm still doing the same job.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And let's make sure that there's white in there. Bada bing.
Okay. Sorry. I just realized that I had one too many.
One too many purples?
Yep. So you
basically give him back a success.
Yeah.
Do you want me to which of those purple dice do you want to eliminate?
The 2 failures.
Okay.
So I can get 1 success.
That's the one I thought, but I wanted to give you the option since it was my fault. You feel absolutely no force entity in. There's nothing in here that is has force in it at all.
That's the actual face she's gonna make as it hits her. She's like, oh my. Her mood immediately lightens. I don't think he was lying when he said it was an interesting pleasure device.
An esoteric pleasure device.
An esoteric pleasure device.
No. What did he say? A unique pleasure device.
Yeah.
I thought it was novel.
System was the word, but
I thought it was a novel entertainment system. Yeah,
novel entertainment system.
Novel entertainment system. That's what I said. We're getting. Yeah. I'm getting my.
Taryn will just immediately go from incredibly tense and stressed to wait, really?
I mean, there's only one option. What's in that box? I mean, oh yeah, there we go.
Straight to Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's Fisto, the Securitron. He's programmed for your pleasure. Please assume the position. Take him to the Atomic Wrangler.
Oh dear.
It's a very good possibility.
So it immediately goes straight to moment of common relief. Well, I still look to Otho and go, I still don't think I want to come back here.
Otho's got her hand over her mouth and she's trying not to laugh now that she realizes, ooh, yeah.
So what do you think the world will think of the Sith Lord going down there? Wink.
Boz is just in the corner, just shaking his head.
You have no idea what's even going on.
And Megan says, Megan says, as she kind of picks up on you guys' changing of, she's like, I'm having kind of a slow day, if you want.
Depends the time and the pleasure.
Depends on whether or not you want to assume the position.
It's only, you can be the first clients to try it. It's only going to be 200 credits for a 10-minute session.
Might be a little bit rich for me, actually, now that you put a price to it.
Okay.
In New Vegas, Fisto would do his duty for free.
There is a gambling establishment just, the next floor up, and
a way to become more poor.
Yes. No, it's a way to become rich.
Actually, yeah, technically it's a way for me to become rich.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on who you are.
Yeah.
But I'm going to call this a successful delivery. And I'll part on good terms with the establishment owner.
Yeah.
We got some other business to handle today.
I understand.
So, we'll go ahead. We'll take the elevator back up to our speeder and have a good giggle.
Yes.
Listen, I'm still thinking that she had someone she wanted to take out. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, the person
I need an ion blaster for it.
Yeah. The person who runs the fuckbot establishment probably doesn't have too many enemies.
I don't think anyone
be
who would want to go against her
surprised.
would have much to work with. In fact, I think she has all the ammunition.
Yeah, okay.
Because then, like, if you attack her, you're the guy who raided the Robo Sex dungeon. No one wants that on their resume.
I have a
What?
bounty. I have a bounty of various objects and toys.
Damn, you know, what a shame. I bet Goraz would love it down there.
Oh, Goraz, mechanized electronic joy.
that will only consume you.
Consume! Oh god, I'm consuming! So, bounty hunter, you want to go bounty hunting? Do you have any connections with the guild on this planet?
It's not technically HUD space anymore, and this isn't exactly private guild either. I think you'd be dealing with the Imperial Guild at this point.
True.
There
You
might
can
still be
try.
something. Could I roll a streetwise check for that? Seeing what I know by association.
Sure.
Okay.
Let me set the difficulty.
Okay. What? Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, ready.
Oh, for Pete's sakes!
But were you ready?
Well, was the game ready for me to actually press a button?
I mean, the dice pool's been updated. I don't know if the API is updated.
Streetwise.
Stay on target.
Streetwise. Okay, I pressed it like
Hold
5
on,
times.
hold on. Just wait.
Okay.
Putting up your target computer, what's wrong?
Alright, now try.
Bam!
Ta-da!
Got him!
There we go. I do know something about the criminal life here.
Wow.
Yeah. There is a kiosk you can use to get bounties on this planet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So just kind of head over there, find out where it is,
So,
go over there and see what
so you
we can
basically sync
peruse.
up your comm link with it,
Mhm.
and as soon as you do, you see that there is only one bounty on this planet.
Wow. It's for the Chancellor.
It's
Let's
for
go.
you.
Well,
You're the only bounty.
Oh,
Whoa!
I am the bounty. So, some random dude impersonating, or some random chick impersonating as a lord around here. It's kind of an issue.
I don't know who that is.
No, this is a an individual that is only known as the Phantom of Balmora.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Ooh, edgy
They're
boy.
wanted for numerous crimes against the Sith Empire,
Mm.
and there is a 10,000 credit bounty on them.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
These-
good.
Is there any information on like what are we going to get provided if we accept this bounty?
The information that you are entitled to receive,
Mm-hmm.
and it specifically says location unknown,
Well,
no picture available, gender unknown,
so
age
this might have
unknown.
to be.
Wonder how they got that
okay.
nickname.
Yeah.
So you're telling me the only bounty you managed to find was for a high-risk terrorist notorious for not being able to be found. Yeah, that sounds right up our alley.
I think we can do it.
But first, before we go on that, we should probably get the swoop bike back from the guy we were supposed to be here for.
Well,
Otto's right.
here's the thing,
Let's
though.
go.
They know literally nothing about the person, right? You could literally turn in anybody.
It probably would require some amount of proof.
No, you just reprogram a droid and make them think that the droid is the target.
I mean, but
I mean,
then-
there's some information available, but right?
No. Literally, it's all don't know.
What is the information that we know that's not N/A?
So they do know that the species is Twi'lek.
Okay.
Cover droid and prosthetics.
Never trust the French.
And the coloration of this specific Twi'lek is basically like that sickly green that Twi'leks have sometimes. Most of them have.
Oh, we got one of those in the slave pit back home.
The slave pit.
Shot in the dark, that wasn't the sex dungeon owner, was it?
No. She
I
was human.
think it's good to pick this up now, and like, because I'm sure this is one of those jobs. If it's like this high profile, that like, if we grab it, it's not like we're the ones that have to solve it. So we can just grab this now
not
and
exclusive.
keep our eyes peeled as we go along.
Just mark it down.
Probably not the only
Yeah.
one going after it.
Yeah,
Also,
I can go and ask around while we're doing our other business.
is it not also a Sith bounty?
It
Yeah.
is.
So,
It is a Balmoran bounty.
under Sith occupied
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
So,
It's a government bounty.
you guys want to help the Sith, is what you're saying?
I mean, someone's been blowing stuff up. That's no good for anybody.
10,000
If-
credits is 10,000 credits.
Oh,
That
good
is-
for
that
the
is also
Republic.
If we
What
if
loyalty do we
find
have to the
out-
Republic?
If we find out who this person really is, and we're like, we don't want to turn him in, we don't have to.
True.
That might get us on some radars too, but let's cross that bridge when we get there.
Mm-hmm. Burn that
Right
bridge when we
now,
get
we're doing bike repossession.
there. Yes.
A task
And
more
ghost
fitted
hunting.
for us all, I think.
Ghost hunting.
Just
Oh,
talking
sorry.
madness.
So what are you doing?
All right. Let's go to this guy's. Let's go to this guy's home and break his legs. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess we got the
I
last
want to go
known address
scope
of
it
this
out
guy.
a little bit. Maybe like scope it
Okay.
out, see if anyone's coming out or in.
So tell you what, we'll park all here on the block. You can go first, see whatever you want to see. You can report back, and maybe we'll form a plan.
Okay, that sounds.
Because maybe
good.
we just go knock on his door.
So how about you go scout it out? We can go back, get a shit. I can't think of its name right now.
No, I left those behind.
The ship thing.
Transponder.
Transponder, yes. We can get that transponder installed as well in the meantime.
Okay, so
Okay,
we'll go
yeah.
handle that business while you handle this business real
And
quick.
if you want to ask about ghosts while you're out there, feel free.
Phantoms.
Phantoms, ghosts,
Spectres.
specters.
Hit up the opera first.
Yeah.
What about
Okay, so I'm
shades
gonna-
and demons?
I'm gonna go over to the address we were given from the dude and kind of stake it out, see if anyone's around or if anyone's entering or leaving for a bit.
What vehicle are you using to get there?
How far away am
Bicycle.
I from this place? Can you guys drop me off and like pick me
It's
up
a
later?
good, it's a good, probably an hour trip out of Sobrik.
Oh,
Oh,
in that case, yeah, we're just going together then.
yeah.
You might have to come. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'll give Goraz like a quick comlink ring. It's like, you still stay on the ship?
It's not a phone. You don't have to ring me.
Ring me.
Hey!
Also, I appreciate you were holding up a phone, which is even
Hey,
weirder.
McCann. Hey,
Hey!
Hold up. Yeah, okay. I got my comlink here. It's like, you
Oh.
staying on the ship still?
It's like, what Yu-Gi-Oh card was it going to be today?
Bruh.
We got the fun part.
Well, here's mine. Mine's built into my head, so I guess.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Alright, change your mind. You know who to call.
Yeah,
Go.
the local port authority.
Phantom.
What are you
bus-
gonna do?
No
You're an
need to
hour
be mean
away.
about it.
We're not an hour away yet.
No, you're
We
10,
will be soon.
10 minutes away right now.
Yeah, 10 minutes away right now.
You know how easy it is to get killed in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Right. Still, keeping you up to date. Looking at maybe like 2+ hours, depending on what happens out there. I'll give you another contact if stuff goes tops up.
Tops up.
Yeah,
Is that
and-
something the kids are saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. It's my cool new lingo. I just made it up right now. You like it?
Yeah, okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
good
okay.
for you?
Mm.
RoboDad, if you ever get bored and go into the city, feel free to go ask about like this Spectre of Balmora. Might be worth looking into. There's 10,000 credits in it.
I'm working right now. I'm not bored.
Yeah, I'm not saying right now, but like once you're done.
Once I'm done,
You'll
I'll
see like
start
Taran
another
just like
project.
shaking his head at you physically.
No, I won't. You're 10 minutes away.
No, I'm at Baza.
Okay. So you head off using the same speeder you've got, or are you gonna let that one
Yeah,
go
I
back
mean,
and-
we need something to hold the speeder bike back on. So
Yeah.
got to put it up on cement blocks.
Like,
There- the droid can just take it back and you can get a different one. There's totally rentable speeders in
Well, it's-
down there.
because it will be frowned upon to take it like an hour out of Dodge, right?
You're a Sith Lord. They'll do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, but it's best not to get too much scrutiny, or else an actual Sith Lord might have a problem.
It might actually be more suspicious if you went about your business without their help.
Mm.
I mean, if it wouldn't be frowned upon to take it out, then we might as well use it.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. We're not necessarily doing anything too illegal. I don't think they're going to pin a Sith Lord down on beating another person up.
Too illegal.
And you would need that size of speeder to bring back a swoop bike.
All right,
Exactly.
then let's do that.
Sure.
So, yeah, we got our truck.
So you are able to find the place fairly easy. It takes you an hour to get there, and unless you're speeding.
Nah, the droid's driving. It's probably just going speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the droid is programmed to speed, in which case I have some serious questions.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a
unless
taxi
someone
droid.
asks it to, right?
Right.
We're not on a huge time crunch right now, I don't think.
No.
Okay. So you go an hour out, and you arrive in this hamlet that looks like it has sustained some heavy-duty bombing in the past.
Nice.
And the address that you were given is a smoking crater. Not a smoking crater, but a crater.
A scorched crater.
Yep, a scorched crater.
Well, did it look like this
think
place once held a garage of some kind or a small hangar?
Yeah, I mean, it checks out that this was some sort of mechanic shop at some point, but not in the last year.
That's great.
All right.
Can
I-
we look around in the rubble for clues and or for quote recouping for that dude?
Yeah, I guess the real
Mhm.
question is, does it look like the scrap of the bike is there?
Nope.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. If there's any usable scrap, it's probably been taken by now. Are there
Yeah.
anybody? Do people like still live here, or is it completely bombed out?
So you guys are pretty sure that this particular establishment was destroyed when the Sith occupied Balmora,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
which was over a year ago. So it was destroyed before the contract was created.
Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
So Are the people like around here?
No.
The hamlet's just completely empty.
The entire hamlet was basically razed.
Wow.
Can we
Okay.
search for some sort of like
Absolutely.
hidden entrance around here for
Absolutely.
an underground
Sure.
type of area?
Sure.
What skill do you want to use? Perception? Do you want to use skullduggery? I would even,
Yeah,
I would
we
even
could.
say knowledge underworld could be used.
I definitely will go ahead and assist you if you want to go for skullduggery. We just both go.
I-
If I were going to make a secret entrance,
Yeah, I'll go for skullduggery. That's probably it. Probably would be decent. Let me know when the modifiers are set.
Oh yeah, I need to do that. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
go
so I've
ahead.
got a boost for that too. All right, here we go. Skullduggery, dudgery, something. Hey, it worked. Hey.
No, it didn't work.
Oh.
That should be like 4 purples.
oh,
Go ahead and roll again.
and the assist blue.
You assisted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and reroll.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey, we did it. All thanks to the blue dice.
Yeah, wasn't that blue paid off?
Yeah,
Jeez.
It was my work.
No, it was our combined efforts.
Actually, it was the technically it was the skill.
Oh, yeah, because it works.
Because the way it
for
would
right?
go is the purple cancels out the green, and then the purple cancels out the boost dice, and
Mhm.
last is the yellow die.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so you are very certain that there is no hidden compartments or ways into a lower chambers or basements or anything like that. However, you do find a data stick that was protected underneath some sort of safe that was destroyed and is basically, you've seen Fallout, right? How the safes are all basically cracked
Busted
open
open.
because
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of the issue. The data stick was protected by the safe, but the safe is open now because of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it might have been placed in there afterwards, even to try and hide it in plain
Could
sight.
be.
Could have
Maybe.
just been not valuable to any scavenger.
Yeah, well, let's figure out what's in there.
Let's put it in your data pad.
Yeah.
That's right, kids. Take 4 USB sticks and put them in your computer. Do it. It'll work out fine, I swear.
I already fried it once today.
You find out that there is actually a on this is a race schedule, like the equivalent of our tournament ring for like races. Swoop ring.
Okay.
Makes sense. How far into the future do these races project? Like, and do they give like locations?
So it's almost like this is it's more of a link to the official site than it is, right?
Mhm.
So it's not like you're getting all of this information on the data stick. It's the data stick has the links to this on it.
Okay.
And so in the next week, the next race is actually on a little planet called Kessel.
Well,
Okay.
Who is set
Who's
to be
racing
racing
and
there?
with which
Yeah.
vehicles? Man, they must have like some racer bios.
Mm-hmm.
That they do. And the individual whose particular debt you are trying to chase down is one of the stars of this particular race. There's a featuring
there we go.
Gotcha,
racing
bitch.
his custom T790 swoop bike.
Mm. That's a
Well,
real beauty right there. It'd be a
kind
shame
of-
if
can we check his race history? Like how many races he's done?
Sure.
How many races has he done?
He has been to pretty much every race, and he's won a good 30% of them
Bitch.
dang.
for a total take of like 200,000 credits.
Oh
He's
wow, we're
rolling.
gonna our employer is gonna want some of that.